General Motors and the United Auto Workers have reached a tentative agreement on a new contract, Bloomberg has learned. This clears the way for a union vote tomorrow on whether to continue a more than month-long strike. In fact, Scarlet, 5 weeks, billions this has cost GM. We understand from the deal that potentially there's going to be 3% pay rises some years, 4% cash payments on others, and $9 billion being invested in US plants. Of course, GM is looking to close an awful lot of factories in the United States.
Right, and that's part of this whole thing, right? GM is transitioning to manufacture more electric vehicles, and it requires a different kind of employee, a different kind of worker base, and perhaps not as many employees as well. So this is a real shift in its workforce. In addition to what you're saying, the $9 billion in investment in U.S. plants, there will be signing bonuses that exceed the $8,000 that workers got some 4 years ago. This would potentially end the longest national walkout versus GM in about half of a century. So this is a pivotal moment here. And Mary Barra, the CEO, yesterday showed up at the discussions that had been going on for weeks now. Clearly, that was a sign that they were nearing the end.
It's also become a national political issue, right? Like we just had in Ohio the presidential debates for the Democratic presidential debate, and this came up during Tuesday night's debate, which, you know, the fact that thousands of people have lost their jobs in the auto industry, this is the issue when it comes to disruption and the retraining and reskilling of people, and how certainly some can ensure that they're being brought along as we develop new technologies.
Yeah, it's certainly not limited to GM, but it is a kind of an existential issue here for all manufacturers.